guys, how's it going? My name is Toni McBride. In case you don't know, I'm a law enforcement officer and I'm a competitive shooter for Terran Tactical. So today, I just wanted to run you guys through the evolution of my firearms. When I was 5 years old, I was given my very first gun. This.
A desk pump? Yeah. No, that's not real.
So yeah, this was my very first gun ever. Definitely evolved into these babies, but you know, you gotta start young, okay? These are all just my handguns, except this one. So these are my guns. So when I was actually going into the police academy, I didn't really train at all with guns. My dad never took me. My dad's also a police officer. And the first time I actually shot was when I was 13 years old. And he's not a gun nut or anything, so it was just a quick little like, pew, 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 here it is. And then when I went to the police academy, that's when I actually learned how to shoot guns. So when I was going out of the police academy, when I graduated, my dad got me this cute little Glock 42 380. This was a gift that he gave me to carry, you know, off-duty concealment, and it's super cute. It's rad. It's actually funny. Like now that I look at it, because I haven't pulled it out of the safe in like forever, I look at it now and I'm like, oh, it's like a cute little like 007 gun. It's like, you know, it's pretty cute, so I like it. I don't carry it now. So it's basically just always like in my safe. It's a 380. Typically now I shoot 9mm. I prefer 9mm. That's like my thing. So after the police academy, I was on probation. I actually met Taryn, and Taryn was the one to introduce me to all of these babies. So because of Taryn, I'm a competitive shooter, and now I'm a gun nut. So thanks, Taryn. Thanks. So this is what I actually carry now. It's a P365. It's the regular size. It's 9mm, so I really like this one. Has a little clover on it, just for me, because, you know, I'm Irish, last name McBride. So clearly, you know, clover meat works. Anyways, so whenever I'm choosing a concealment gun, got it. Whenever I'm comparing guns, the thing I notice most is that they're very snappy. Like for some reason, it's more compact, I get it, but anytime you're shooting it, sometimes it's just like snappy and it's really hard to like find those front sights again. And that's always a struggle for me, especially. I don't like something that's very snappy. For me, it's gonna be the P365. It's not that snappy. It has great recoil. I'm able to find the front sights pretty easily. I like the grip on it too. And of course, guys, come on. The TTI logo on it. Spicy! Ooh! And I'll put that down. Oh, she's falling again. And you good, baby girl. You good, you good. Okay, so then next up, this is the P365 XL. This is actually Taryn's gun. I'm just borrowing it to show you guys. So this is the next one up from the P365. So this one carries 12-in-1. Super cute gun. I like this one personally because it has the window little cuts in there. You can see the barrel, the color, so it's a little fancy. Then you also have like the cuts on the slide, so that's pretty rad too. And then as always, it's a combat master. Isn't that cute? Or combat, I'm sorry. It's a combat carry, so how cute is that? Look at that. She's a cutie. So I just want to show you guys just so you can see the comparison. So the regular size is a 10-in-1. This right here is a 12-in-1. And then guess what we have next? Oh, aye! This right here is going to be Sig's brand new P365 X Macro. So this bad boy carries 17-in-1, which is pretty rad. I can't carry it right now. It's not approved by my department, so I can't carry this off duty. So for now, I'm just sticking with the P365 regular size. No big deal, but I definitely would like to carry this off duty. I mean, the 17-in-1 you really can't beat. I just shot it not too long ago. We went out with Sig back east and just tested out the gun. Remember earlier we were talking about, you know, the snappiness and like having to find your sights pretty quickly? This is definitely a great gun. I mean, it's just the same thing as the regular size and the XL, but you get that more, obviously more bullets because it's 17-in-1 rather than the 10-in-1. It's a little bit longer, of course, than the XL, but definitely a great gun for sure. So now, that was all the concealment guns, woo, and now we're going into my competition guns.
Gator needs a scat.
When I first started shooting in the police academy, I was issued a Glock 17. Not 17L, like my pretty girl right here, but just a regular 17. So that's always my go-to. I really love Glock 17. That's my bread and butter right there. So that's actually what I'm carrying on duty right now. So going into it, this right here is gonna be my Glock 17L from TTI. And in case you didn't know, it has my name on it. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, so this is what I've been shooting mostly for all of my competitions. I think I've been shooting this since I've been with Taryn, and I met him in like 2019, 2018, somewhere around there. So I've been shooting this ever since. Now I'm kind of like, okay, I want to like change a little bit, no big deal. Now I got a 34, so we have the Glock 34 Combat Master, has my name on it. In case you haven't noticed, all of my guns have my name on it, and I don't know, it's like, it's my family, they're my baby girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you not put your name on your baby girls? Right, duh. So, this is the 34. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it actually has this cute, like, camo print on there for the stippling and the grip. So it's just to add a little bit of flair. So that's that. And then, of course, guys, you can't just have, like, all these guns and then not have a red dot. So recently I started getting into red dots. I'm still really new at it for sure. Typically I always shot my iron sights, and recently I teamed up with EOTech, and they just came out with their new red dot, which is the E-Flex, and super rad. I love it a lot. It kind of looks like the RMR, but I prefer this one more, to be honest. So for competitions, like I mentioned earlier, I was usually shooting my Glock 17L, and then it evolved to my 34 with the red dot. So I'm slowly getting into red dots. I'm still really new at it. In case you guys didn't know, for some who are, you know, people are always shooting red dots now, which is super rad. They're always like used to it. Me, I wasn't. So imagine going from like iron sights and you're like focusing on the front sight and you're like, okay, front sight only, front sight, blah, 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 smooth press, boom. And then they move to red dots and they're like, nah, you're just gonna stare at the target now. So imagine the struggle for me. It was actually like it was a weird transition for sure, but it's really challenging because now it's like something new and I'm excited for that. So I'm probably gonna be shooting this right now for competitions. I'll probably dabble between my Glock 34 Combat Master by TTI and probably the iron sights, because, you know, I carry iron sights on duty, and you always want to practice that. You know, whatever you carry on duty, you should always practice that. So I'm always going to be shooting between these two right here. And then I just want to point out something. So this is actually my magazine. All my mags have my own little logos on it, which is my moon crescent and my clover. So fun fact. And something else I wanted to touch base with you guys on, all of my competition guns have a Timney trigger. What's a Timney trigger? Let me tell you. There we go, that's it. All of my competition guns have a Timney trigger. It's 2 pounds, smooth press to the rear. It's beautiful, I like it a lot. It always helps to have a little bit of a lighter trigger rather than like the 7.5 or 8 pounder, like out of the box kind of thing, especially for a competition. So these are my guns. This is just what I prefer. This is the evolution. So it's just kind of funny looking at all of my handguns and the evolution of it. First I started here, and what's cute is that it has a TCI base pad, so that's adorable. But it's just awesome to kind of see the growth of where I came from and then where I'm at now. And I just think I'm extremely blessed and super thankful because, you know, I'm just very thankful. So to Taryn, thank you very much. And now, are you guys ready for this? In case you didn't notice this box right here, it wasn't just put there because it's here for a reason. So this is my brand new gun. I'm excited to show you guys. Are you ready? I know, crazy, right? I mean, crazy. So I'm super stoked about this. I actually haven't shot this. So in case you guys remember, I was shooting in the World Police and Fire Games in July. I think it was in July. So when I got this in April, I was actually training for the World Police and Fire Games. So I didn't want to touch any other guns. I just strictly shot my stock Glock 17. And I got 4th place, which is cool. It's awesome, very humbling. And so now that all that's over with, I'm gonna be training with my 2011 TTI Combat Master. So I'm super stoked. And yeah, I know absolutely nothing about 2011s. So this right here is gonna be a completely new journey for me because, guys, it has like 2 safeties on there. You got the beaver tail, you got the lock. So I'm stoked. I mean, come on. Now I just feel like I'm stepping into like new territory, you know, rather than like, it's like a, you know, cool Glock. Now I'm going into 2011s and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So it's new. It's totally new. I'm excited. This thing is hella light, you know, just dry firing it. I love the trigger. Taryn, thank you so very much. Something really special too, in case you guys didn't know this. So I got this for my 25th birthday in April 11th. Don't forget it next year. The serial number on it is 0025. So Taryn gave me the serial number 25 for my 25th birthday. So I thought that was really special. That's like the coolest thing ever. Like, I feel like nobody actually has that, like the serial number for their birthday. So I was extremely thankful for that. I mean, thank you, Taryn. Taryn's the best. So that's my new baby girl. So we're gonna start shooting that, training with that. But until I'm really comfortable with it and I feel confident in it, I'm gonna be shooting my Glock 34 with my E-Flex red dot and my iron sights too. These are my babies. So are we gonna go shoot that 2011 now? Let's go.